Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies. But the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise, right? They're not supposed to exist. They're supposed to be cannon fodder to the strong, attractive men who are worthy of having babies. So while y'all are out here being like the men don't take care of themselves, that's why they're unattractive. No, you're a 10,000-year-old genetic anomaly. He's not supposed to exist, babe. Like, there's no amount of moisturizer and sunscreen that will change the fact that his great-great-great-great-great-grandma should have swallowed him. Like, we are out here and making babies like we're a goddamn endangered species, but the breeding stock is foul. And that's why most men are ugly, okay? They DEI'd themselves into someone's grandma's coochie, and now we are all forced to deal with the consequences of that. Sucks.
They DEI'd themselves into someone's grandma's coochie. Wow. Yeah. So you have certain women who care about who they procreate with, right? And you have others who just, especially within the black community, they just a lot of times just care who can shoot the club up, and they usually abandon the man after that and prefer to be single moms, which is crazy. But the fact that this woman is saying this, I guess she's got I don't know her. Let me see. What's her name, man? She's got the balls to say this. I don't have her name right now, but I'm pretty sure she was getting roasted based upon that. But I guess she has her convictions, and she's speaking proudly about it without worrying about what you guys have to say about her looks. But a lot of you ladies, you procreate with dudes a lot of times who just got money, just have security, or just they just give you a feeling. They shoot the club up and you have offspring, and that's what happens. Now, typically you think, when a lot of you guys that'll get on here and you'll say, well, women want a guy that's 6 foot tall, that has such and such, bright color eyes, so on and so forth. But who ends up clapping the cheeks is usually the opposite of that. Just like a lot of you dudes, when they post up who these guys' baby mamas are, and you look at the baby mamas, and you're like, man, I thought you was the man, homie, but you knocking down stuff like this, and it just happens. You can always have an attractive child. You can never dictate just because you have two attractive people. I mean, they may have physical traits based off of height, and they're predisposed, or epigenetics will lead to them being a more muscular child, more physically fit, things like that. But there's nothing that's going to say that they're going to be attractive just because you got two attractive parents. We see this over and over with two people who are attractive that don't really have attractive children, and they don't turn out like the parents, so on and so forth. It sounds she's not accepting, or she's trying to absolve the responsibility of the woman busting it open. And I can understand way back when there were arranged marriages, things like that, but women now will let any dude clap, and as long as and I always say, women don't really care about your looks, and as much as I say that to you guys, they don't. Women don't care about looks. They'll sleep with a guy who doesn't go to the dentist, got dirt on his fingernails, who's super skinny, who's dusty, and you're like, man, he's clapping it, but I guess he's providing her a service. And the kids turn out a certain way. But it's a strange world out here, and it's even stranger, this messenger here, but I guess she's standing on it, guys. Yo, let's to that face. And that's how a lot of these women now be looking, 60s, 70s, whatever, man, looking insane. But this looks like this might be a dude. Strange times that we live in. Hey, what are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But hey, let's get on to the next clip. Let's go. Yeah, Get your big ass from up off there, man. What are you thinking doing that? That thing about to break and tip over. You about to break somebody's piece of equipment that they making a quarter a ride or 50 cent a ride, and you just trying to mess up you're going to burn out the motor on that thing, man. It's a cold world out there. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea. Who was recording that? Is this a joke? You know what I'm saying? Is this really a joke? What's happening, guys? Let's get on to the next clip. Let's go.
Doctor Strange.
Dr. West.
Haven't seen you in a while.
I was a little preoccupied being dust there for 5 years.
I feel like I did a reaction to this before. If you guys have never done background in a movie, it's a very interesting thing to do. It's pretty fun sometimes when you do go through all these takes, and she's just like, I'm not gonna say that's I don't know why I'd be losing my thoughts when I be recording these. This is words that I use all the time, a feature. I don't know why she thought that, and I guess some people would consider that a feature because of where she's sitting at. But it's very interesting, man. And she's just up there like, hey, and it makes you, once you get into acting and background movies and things like that, you look at things differently and you tend to spot stuff like this. You know what I mean? You spot stuff like this a lot. And I know even before then, a lot of you guys will see people in the background doing different stuff. But it's fun times, man. Definitely fun times, guys. Next clip.
Baby, grind on me. Relax your mind, take your time on me.
Hey, you never know. That chick that you trying to get at, that chick you trying to holler at, you think it's hard to get. Sometimes that's how she's making it. A lot of times. She got a little jar that she takes to the coin star, dumping it in there, looking around to make sure nobody's seeing her. Times get hard, baby. I feel you. You gotta make it work, man. You gotta make it work. Yeah. Hey, it still spins like anything else though, right? It's still your money. At least you didn't steal it. Hey, spoiler though. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.